Howdy guys, it's Tachi and welcome to a special playthrough that I'm going to do. As most of you know, Defiance is a MMO. It's going to be a pretty cool game, I think. They're having a series on Syfy, so when you watch the series and you play the game, different stuff's going to happen. Like whatever you do in game's going to affect the TV show. And I played the last beta, but it was under NDA. The last beta weekend I played for quite a few hours, and I'm going to play this for at least an hour or two, and I thought I would bring you along since the NDA is lifted. So let's just create a new character. In April 2031, the Pale Wars Armistice was ratified, calling a formal ceasefire to all global conflicts. So this is a MMO, but it's also a like a first-person shooter. But it's not really first-person. Like, although you can play in first-person. I had quite a bit of fun with this last time I played. I think I'm going to do a new character though. All the characters have been wiped anyway, so I'm just going to make a new character. Oh, there we go. So another loading screen. I should have turned subtitles on. I'm not sure if I did, or even if I need to. Vendors specials update frequently. Oh, yes. So, like in Borderlands, when you go to a vendor, you'll notice like an item of the day. Well, Defiance has one of the same kind of things.
Listen up, people! We just passed the Golden Gate. We'll be on site in less than 20. So you got 10 to secure the rest of that gear and get yourself strapped in for a landing. Repeat! 10 minutes until lockdown, people!
That's an unacceptable response. Must I remind you who I am?
What the hell is this?
I don't care what your protocol is. You're here to help me, so that's what I want you to do.
You're dismissed, Private. What's the problem, Von Bach?
You better get your men in line, Captain Grant. I want my equipment out of storage. My Ark Hunters and I depart as soon as we land.
The Earth Republic is in a limousine service. Your gear's locked up and we don't have time to dig it out. Now please, find your seat.
No offense, Captain, but I think your orders were to do as I ask.
My orders come from my superiors. People in Manhattan wearing uniforms, like this. And those orders are to keep you safe while you locate your alleged Arc-Tech.
Alleged Arc-Tech? There is no alleged, Captain. Do you see this? With this Arc core and the rest of the technology that I'll find in the Bay Area, I will repair this world. And be its hero, of course.
You're in a restricted area. Get to your seat.
If anything happens to my gear, I'll send the bill to your superiors.
What an asshole.
Let's move, people! Time's ticking. What is this, a dorm room? Everyone, get to your seats! You two, Let's go!
No problem, Cap.
You too.
Alright, well that was interesting. So most of the characters that you see in the cutscenes you will actually see in the TV show when it comes out. Ah, okay. So we have 4 choices: a human male, human female, Erathian male, Erathian female. I played the survivalist last time. Let's look at the veteran. After the Battle of Defiance inspired to end the Pale Wars, many soldiers were left trying to find a new identity on this earth. Their combat experience, not to mention inherent need for that adrenaline rush, make art hunting a perfect career path for these men and women. Their survivalists. Not all humans in Vulcans are invested in war. Some found themselves on the fringe of society, living solely off a new terraformed Earth. After Armistice, a handful of these survivalists found that their explorative talents made them acceptable arc hunters. The Outlaw. This is what I played last time. For many, trying to survive the violent post-Arcfall world, criminal activity wasn't a choice, but a necessity. As the Earth Republic and the Vulcans' collective help society regain the footing, find legitimacy became imperative for these outlaws. And this is where I'm going to play the Machinist. After the Defiance movement led to Armistice, the factories of war were shut down, leaving many skilled human and Vulcan machinists adrift. Some became cityscape scavengers, hawking their makeshift wares at the markets, while the elite foragers were able to graduate to much more profitable vocation of arc hunting. So just spin around a little bit. So we have bone structures, nose, mouth, skin color, go with my old name. So there's not too many customizable options.
Now, Arc Hunter.
Hold on, Captain. That one isn't wearing your beloved uniform. They don't take orders from you. Sorry about that, friend.
We land in 10. Strap in!
I never got to brief you on your ego implant, so we really need to... What the hell?
Sir, they need you on the bridge.
I think I will actually get to my seat. When we land, don't go anywhere. The ego activation can be a bit jarring without a proper briefing.
Relax. It's just a little turbulence. Completely normal.
No, it's not. We're all gonna die.
She's actually quite charming once you get to know her.
Alert. All integrity compromised. Initiating evacuation sequence.
We're
Alert.
going down!
All integrity compromised. Evacuation pod launch in 3, 2...
Barely made it. This is kind of a weird recording session because it's I'm actually recording during the day, which is strange. So you're likely to hear stuff in the background, but I'll try and edit out as much as I can.
Brace yourself, Cass. This could be real bad. Okay. Which one of these dealies opens this bitch? Ah, nice. Holy Stocko. You're alive. Name's Cass Dukar. I saw you land. Well, maybe that's not the right word. It was more smashing into the ground than landing. I sort of expected you to be a bowl of soup in there. What are you doing? Whoa, are you okay? Do you need help? Can you hear me? You need to sit down. Here, sit down before you pass out. I'm sure you took more than a bump to the head, so rest. Get your feet under you. I'm gonna go see if anyone else needs help. Oh, you might want to arm yourself a bit more. The locals aren't known for their charm.
Hello. Oh, good. You can hear me now. I can sense your nervousness, but don't fret. I'm the environmental guardian online device that was injected into your body. You can just call me Ego. Please forgive me. I'm having some trouble getting all the behaviors activated, so we might experience a few hitches at the beginning. But I'll sort it out. We have lots to go over, so we should start.
Alright. Let's see, here's your basic HUD. E to talk.
We need to find Mr. Von Bach, but first, we'll need to gear up.
Recover weapons and gear while Ego attempts to bring bio-integrated functions online.
Von Bach Industries had personal defense technologies aboard the Stratocarrier. I placed a marker on our map where we'll find some.
I think the game looks pretty good. I am running on Ultra, which may or may not be a good thing. That's right, you have to hold it in.
Excellent. Once you equip that, it will allow me to activate the shield. The shields are running. We're going to need another weapon option. I'm picking up a signal from a crashed mobile armory. Let's hurry. We need to collect the necessary equipment as soon as possible so we can start looking for Mr. Von Bach. According to my readings, those creatures are actually humans. However, their DNA is severely mutated.
This game does have like weapon assist, which I hate, and a lot of other people too hate it. I don't know if there's an option to turn it off, but I'll show you a bit more in just a second. It's one of the one things I don't like about the game. These are ammo stations, so we can fill our ammo. Let's head on over here. As you see right there, if you just tap the right button, it'll, if there's an enemy nearby, it'll jump right to the enemy, which, I don't know, it's kind of... You can see this right here? Which I don't like. If you like it, I guess it's alright. Let's see what's in here. And we get us a different gun.
The light machine gun is big, loud, and powerful. Its bursts are capable of crippling the enemy from both close and afar.
Alright.
Particular weapon types work better for specific situations, so you'll want to get used to switching back and forth between the primary and secondary weapons. I'm detecting some explosives nearby. We could definitely use those.
So you can use Q
I
to
put the
switch between your
location on the
weapons.
map.
You can also just scroll up your mouse wheel up and down. Which there's plenty of guns in this game, which is pretty cool. And the more you use them, the more you level up with them. I found some pretty cool guns last time I played, but it was later on with during some events, and I'll have to show you when we find one. Oh, that was just an NPC or something, or a player. Alright, I keep forgetting you have to,
This supply pod is filled with grenades. Grab one and equip it.
Oh yes, and we also have grenades.
I think you already know how this works. Pull the pin, throw, and get out of there. Don't stray too far from my projection. We need to calibrate some behaviors before moving on. Now that we're geared up, it's time to train you on the ego powers. First, we'll try Cloak. While using Cloak, you are completely invisible to enemies. Use the power to sneak up behind the projections and attack. Cloak must be activated to sneak behind the projections and attack. Now we'll test the overcharge power. While using overcharge, your damage inflicted on the enemy is significantly increased. Shoot the projection while overcharge is activated.
This is what I mostly use.
I'll enable the decoy power now. Decoy allows us to create a projection in your likeness that will fool and distract the enemy. Take down the projections while they're distracted by your decoy. The blur power is now enabled. Blur will allow us to move at extreme speeds and increases melee strength during close combat. With blur active, rush the projections and strike them with melee attacks. You'll need to use an eco power for me to integrate.
So you have 4 choices, which we just went through. This is the decoy, which I don't use. The overcharge, which this is my favorite. The cloak, which is it's got a 60-second recharge. Cloak is pretty nice. Blur just makes you move faster. What I like is overcharge. As you can see, if you move around here, Advanced Beta, Mission 3, NDA free. Alright. Energy surplus. So let's just go with overcharge. You can always switch them later.
The aggressive choice. I like it.
This is quite good.
I'm receiving a signal. I'll patch it through.
Can anyone hear me? I need help down here. It looks like the mutants are getting organized for an attack.
No, we better help her.
Let's run and do this. What most likely I'm going to do is just do the tutorial, and then I'll record some more tonight when everybody's asleep, because I really don't feel like having to edit out everybody that comes to my house today. We've got people working outside in the garden and the yard and stuff, so let's just do this, and then I'll probably end it. We'll have a nice 20
shut these dudes down.
20-minute
If we
episode.
don't, we could forget about finding any survivors.
Hit C to crouch. hard to reload, just basic stuff.
I have the ability to hack into most computer systems. Get to that thorium reactor, and I'll see what I can do.
I'm here. I may die because I wasn't paying attention. Oh, behind me.
Check out that reactor.
Run, run, run. I don't want to die. On the tutorial. There we go. As you can see at the top left, we'll let our shields regroup.
Let's check out that reactor. I'm sure we'll be able to use it to our advantage.
Oh, there's another player. Sorry I shot at you, dude.
Let's check out that reactor.
I already did.
We'll be able to use it to our advantage.
There we go.
Excellent. I was able to reactivate the fissile materials. The reactor will overload and blow this entire base off the map. But we'll need to keep the mutants from disrupting the process.
What did you do to that thing? It looks like it's going to explode.
And you see I'm an awful shot. And you can see a little bit more of the aiming assist. You can see I can probably need it. It's like I'm out of grenades. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him.
That thing's about to blow! Let's get out of here!
Scorch the molten rock.
Thanks. You have an ego implant, don't you? That's amazing. First time I've ever seen one in action. You know, I think we're gonna make one hell of a team. A little backup can take you a long way in this crazy place. I'm heading to the crash site. They're gonna need help. I'm sure we'll be in contact. Arc Hunter.
So there we go. That was the basic tutorial. Probably going to stop, and like I said, I'll record more tonight. And I'll see you next time. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and holy hell, look at everybody.
May script be plentiful, and your bullets never run out.
Here's our first zone. Like I said, this is Taki signing out. Have a good day.
Reached a threshold where upgrades have become available. You may now spend an ego unit.
And remember to like, comment, subscribe, and goodbye.